请坐，捻一叶菩提香，阅读觉诸佛智慧海，阅读星云大师著作《星云说喻》，聆听大师如何以简短的譬喻故事，巧妙引导大众以智慧克服生活的困境，得到解脱自在。本系列故事分别中文及英文读诵，由现任渥太华佛光山住持，也是国际佛光会世界总会美东副秘书长永固法师以中文诵读，人间佛教研究院副院长妙光法师以英文诵读。
Hello, this is Miao Guang. Today's Bodhi Light Tale is Cookie Fight. Once upon a time, a married couple received a gift from their neighbor. It was a box of homemade cookies. They were so fresh and smelled delicious. The couple just couldn't wait to open the box. One after another, they enjoyed the crunchy cookies. Soon they were down to the last one, and they both reached out to take the last cookie at the same time. However, neither of them was willing to let go, and so the husband came up with the idea of a competition. Whoever was better at meditative concentration and could remain in silence the longest would get the last cookie. In other words, whoever spoke first would lose, and the winner would have the last cookie. His wife agreed, and so the competition began. Both sat still, facing each other, looking into each other's eyes, and one could barely hear them breathing. Deep into the competition, a thief entered their home. The thief had had his eyes on their home for a long time. As he looked through the window, he saw two people sitting and staring at each other. At first, he was confused and stumped. But after observing them for a little while longer, he realized neither of them even moved an inch. So he decided to make his move and entered the house. The thief began his search for anything valuable. As he went around the house, both the husband and his wife still persisted in their competition. Neither of them even bothered to speak up. The thief moved closer to the wife and said to her, "Look what we have here, you pretty little thing." The thief then touched her face, but the wife stubbornly kept silent and refused to move as she wanted the cookies so badly. Since she didn't react at all, the thief decided to push her further by touching her again. The wife waited to see if her husband was going to do something about it, but he did not budge at all. The wife suddenly became furious, and finally, before the thief could finish his second tour of the house, she stood up and shouted at her husband, "What kind of a husband are you? Don't you see the thief that is stealing our things? He even assaulted me right in front of you. Are you not going to do anything about it? Am I that worthless to you compared to this piece of cookie?" To her complete shock and utter disbelief, her husband snatched the cookie and said proudly, "Ha! You spoke first. You lost. The cookie is mine." And right in front of her, ate the last piece of cookie. This story shows us that sometimes, due to our eagerness for a temporary gain, we lose our basic values. This is sadly a common mistake people have made. We lose our ability to think logically and act compassionately just for personal gain. We like to win, fighting to get the last word, and demanding things go our way. Some even go to the extreme of killing and hurting others. If we stop for a moment and think, what is our intrinsic worth? Is it in fighting over who gets the last word? Or is it a matter of face value? What exactly is the value of fighting for the last piece of cookie? We need to learn what is important and what is not, and recognize the true value of merit of things. We could begin to discern logically and wisely by letting go of our discrimination. Only then can we find balance and take full control of our lives. Just as Venerable Master Xing Yun says, the deepest desire is the hardest to quench. Ignorance brings the deepest darkness. Hatred causes the worst resentment. Jealousy causes the greatest hindrance.
夫妻争饼。一对夫妻收到了邻居送来热腾腾的烧饼，于是在客厅中你一片我一片的吃得津津有味。到最后剩下一块时，两人都意犹未尽，不愿相让。于是丈夫提议以比定力来决胜负，看谁先开口讲话谁就输，而且要将烧饼让给对方吃。太太同意后，两人便开始面对面，气也不吭地对峙起来。这时屋外有个小偷，窥见了屋中坐着两个不动的木头人，心生纳闷，不知个中玄虚，但观察了一阵子，见两人还是不动，于是提起勇气，蹑手蹑脚地潜入屋内。小偷搜刮了财物，临走前看到太太还跛具姿色，于是用手摸摸太太的脸，但太太为了要赢这块烧饼，便忍住不作声。小偷于是大胆地对她吃起豆腐来，丈夫眼睁睁看着太太被人欺侮，竟然无动于衷。太太心里又气又急，终于忍耐不住，愤然起身对着丈夫大骂：你是瞎子啊，没看到小偷偷东西，而我被人欺侮，难道我不如这一块烧饼？没想到丈夫竟随即抓起烧饼，笑着说：哈哈，你先开口，你输了，这块烧饼是我的。为了争一时的利益而失去价值观，失去判断，是很多人都容易犯的毛病。好胜，争面子，争一口气，不惜刀枪相向，恶言谩骂，花钱打官司的人时而有闻。平心而论，一口气，一个面子，究竟有多少价值呢？对于事物的价值，如果懂得权衡轻重，不凭意气情绪待人接物，迷惑烦恼又从何滋生呢？唯有去除胜负心，泯灭分别，以理性智慧来判断，才能无争而治安。
更多内容欢迎典藏星云大师全集以及系列著作。感谢您的收听，我们下次见。